Alohomora. Revelio. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This next composition took some practice, so do listen closely.
Expelliarmus. Lumos. Oh. Oh. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alohomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I'm sorry to say I haven't found any more.
Oh, how unfortunate. I was hoping you'd found them and removed those blasted moons.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
you're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Glad you came. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 This place has seen better days.
It'd be useful if it wasn't on this stupid patrol.
Levioso.
This isn't a fair
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Where'd it go? Yeah. That's all you are?
Levioso.
Is this your best trick?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
What if I have so much as a scratch on me? You'll be sorry! No!
Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Upper Hogsfield.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was. Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
I should dismount here. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio! Better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters. Confringo! Revelio! Getting there. Just a few more Horklumps to harvest. Almost there. One more Horklump to harvest. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. 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 Either I'll have to fight that troll. Together. Arresto momentum. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. 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 This must be Sirona's box of letters. Revelio. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Levioso!
Revelio.
Expelliarmus!
Incendio.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Revelio.
Come out.
Leviosa.
Someone get me down!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Hey, that's mine!
Revelio. Accio.
Right, gymnastics won't save you. You may want to move.
Accio.
A mere irritant.
Confringo.
Dare slay one of my own!
Wingardium Leviosa.
You will fall!
Potato.
I hope. I don't like this.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Marvelous strike!
Leviosa.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Now, all right, you've had your fun.
Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
This isn't a fair fight!
Accio. Leviosa.
Is this your best?
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate.
Revelio.
I dream of making a better world. For me.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best.
Magicus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. on now. I'm only trying to help. Arresto momentum. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Arresto momentum. No, you don't. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Revelio.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprossel. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Arresto momentum. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Compulso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Waltzing into the lolly house uninvited was a proper rude thing to do. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
I have a terrible curse where I can't lift fools or do work.
Revelio.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. There. I'm not going to hurt you. I'll look after you. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather...
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracells. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry in those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
I should be going now. Thank you.
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
No need for sleeping.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a choice.
Mine now, Demi, guys.
Glad Clementine's finally lost her obsession with those infernal butterflies.
I've heard that our dear Clementine... Hello there. Come on in, have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Your complexion, whatever it is.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Won't work on me.
Confringo!
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin helm, but then it was ours.
Yes.
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Confringo! Revelio!
Quite the impressive fighter, aren't you? But now you've met your match, I'm afraid.
Confringo! Protego! Revelio. Confringo!
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins' helms stolen by others now, should you?
Revelio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
I should warn you, I won't make the same mistakes my colleagues have made. You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Revelio!
You won't knock this wand loose, and I'd not try if I were you.
Confringo! Confringo! Revelio!
You think I'm impressed? Leave me in peace.
I think there were dogs' eggs as well. But surely those...
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That seems a bit more dangerous than teaching potions.
Often, yes. Though I've seen some remarkably creative concoctions brewed in my class. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor. Revelio.
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but...
Aloha, Mora.
Good to see you.
Revelio. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. Revelio. Confringo! Whoa. Oh. Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Accio! Revelio! That wasn't too hard. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo. Lumos. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio.
Reduction!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Reduction! Confringo!
You're the ones who ought
Tiger! You're sending flies!
Revelio. Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Potato!
You'll have to fight him.
Watch the light go out of your eyes.
Reduction! Confringo!
Stupid! Defendo! Potato! Stupid!
Reduction!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Never!
Defendo!
Confringo!
Confringo!
You! Reduction!
Potato!
I think that one hurt.
Nothing.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Help me!
Confringo! Revelio.
It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching their crackpot. Nothing to poach in our insurance and spiders. The minutes feel to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupid one! Potato!
'Twasn't nothing.
Confringo!
What have you done?
Expelliarmus!
I would say that Irondale is not a
Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
No!
Potato.
Nothing more than luck.
Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Where did it go?
Instant.
I shall be covered in soot!
Confringo. Stupid one. Incendio.
You're taking off my eyebrows!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Revelio! Potato! Stupefy! Revelio! Revelio! Aloha Mora. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please. Look at that. You're a natural.
Repulsor! Accio! Propender! Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
This many plants here before?
everything's all right now.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Well, for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again.
Going to hurt you.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much dung.
in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Welcome.
Relief washes over me the Beetle guard is a bit too hairy-hearted for my taste.
You're back. Nice to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
I suspect he has some interesting stories about his years as an aura. Mind, I do feel a bit safer when he's around. Work clears the mind, I say.
I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.